there guys, and welcome back to another Forza Horizon 4 video on my channel. How are we all doing? So today we're going to be looking at the Lemon and Lime Forzathon challenge of the spring season. Apologies, I do find that quite amusing, and if anybody with sense of humour does, then you will find that amusing as well. So yes, the Forzathon for the spring season of Series 30, which starts tomorrow, depending on when you're watching this, the 7th of January, it's called Lemon and Lime. Yeah, Lemon and Lime Weekly Forzathon. It's a bit silly that, isn't it? And the first chapter is called Froggy Went A-Courting. So that, yeah, and then we got Ankle Biter. So yeah, basically it's a bit silly. So basically I'll go through how to do the Forzathon, and I'll try and be as quick as possible so I'm not taking up too much of your time. And then basically you'll be able to complete the Forzathon once the season starts tomorrow, and also I'll be going through the whole of the festival playlist tomorrow as well, tomorrow night, same time tomorrow-ish, kind of, with the whole festival playlist, the stunts, the cars take for the championships, photo challenge and stuff like that. And I'll be going through like the whole season and what cars you can win, but just as a heads up, the new car for next week, next week and next season, which starts tomorrow, is the Alfa Romeo 155 Q4 thing. It looks a bit like a cardboard box. I've never really heard of the car, not really too interested on it, but we'll have to see what we can do with that, and I'll be doing a video on that as well at some point in the coming days. So let's get on with it. So you need the Austin Healey Sprite MK1 from 1958. Yes, you're right, that is the Smily car. As you can see from the picture there, in front of you in the middle, it is the Smily car, and it's also a frog according to this, so bit of a bizarre car, lemon and lime. I've painted it the colour of a lemon, kind of. So basically all you need to do is get in the car. It is in the auto show for 20,000 credits, so that's the cheapest the car can be in the auto show, so don't worry about spending too much on this petite car. And then all you need to do is get in that. Then you need to do 5 drafting skills, I'll tell you how to do that. 10-mile drive, pretty self-explanatory, and then 6 stars from speed zones in your auction house. Sprite MK1, as some people would read that. Right, so basically I'll put the share code for the tune in the description. It is in S2 because otherwise it's just too slow. It's quite slow anyway. It has a top speed of 170 miles an hour, which is really slow, but it handles quite well. It's a 7.7 rating handling, you'll be able to see here, but because it's so slow it feels like about a 9, so very good, especially when you're on road anyway. I haven't really tried it on dirt yet, but we'll have to see how that goes. So yeah, I'll put the share code for the tune in the description, and all the other stuff that I normally put in there. So basically, for the 5 drafting skills, drafting is where you use another car in front of you to gain momentum to then propel yourself past them. Basically they're pushing the wind and you aren't if you're right behind them. And there's also a thing called slingshot, like a thing in the game, like, you know, a thing, like, I can't remember what the word is, like a skill thing, where if you draft and then use that extra speed to go past a car or a driver's car or whoever it is, then that's called a slingshot, basically. So all you need to do, it has to be done in a race, so basically any race. You can also do it in drag racing. Drag racing is probably the easiest way to do it. So for instance, if you went to the Juggernaut drag strip, set it off with Drivatars. If you want, make it new racer, but I'd probably suggest maybe highly skilled so that the Drivatars actually keep moving while you're catching up to them. Make sure that they're not in ridiculously fast cars, because they drive 250 mile an hour Ford Focuses, which obviously isn't real. And basically, to start the race, give them a few seconds to get going, and then you can set off and get behind them. As soon as you get a drafting skill, move on to another one, and then you need 5, so if you don't do it in that race, then do it again. Alternatively, you could do a road race and just get behind each car and then pass them and move on to the next one, etc. Literally any race. Road racing probably easiest, but totally up to you. Right, now, what was next? Oh, the 10-mile drive. So basically, you can either be bizarre and drive it around the countryside, up the coast, and around the rural areas, or you could just be simple and drive up the motorway a few times, and then you'll do that. If you're wanting to drive around the map, then feel free, but if you don't want to waste time in a very slow and weird car, then just drive up the motorway a few times and then you'll have it. And then six stars from speed zones. So that's speed traps, Shylo. Right, speed zones. So as you can see, it's multiple of them on the map. This is the one for this season, currently. I have found a few cars you can use. Now, in the video last week when I went through this, you will have noticed that I didn't actually do it. Because A, I was on my wheel, and B, I didn't have the time to pick a decent car. So you can use the Hoonigan RS200, that does it easily. The Mosley can do it, kind of, but it takes a bit of effort. Don't forget to clear the walls, by the way. I don't know whether I mentioned that, like on the inside, so you can go on the grass to gain grip. Basically, you can use the TVR Speed 12. That's the car that one of my friends did it in. And basically, Dubs has got a tune for farming skill points on the TVR, and if you download that, that's the tune that he used. And then the Ford RS200 with a decent tune can do it, but it takes a bit of pushing. And then obviously there are other cars that can do it, as long as you've got a bit of grip and stuff. But if you're struggling, I mean, you've got less than a day left. But anyway, I just thought I'd say. So all the speed zones on the map, there are tons of them. Some are off-road, some are on-road, some are hard, some are easy. You can basically pick any, so it's 6 stars, so that's a total, so 3 times 2, 2 times 3, 1 times 6, 1, 2, 3, whatever you want to do. I mean, this car's really slow, so I wouldn't suggest doing a speed zone like this one here, because that would just be silly. So basically, this one here, this one here, this one here. Off-road ones would be quite good, because it's a pretty slow car and you'd be able to yank it around the corners. Literally any, maybe not that one, maybe that one, not really sure. That one. I'll just do a demonstration and I'll do it on this one here. So if I just set a route, just to take note, I've decorated the car with a few things. I attempted to make a Shylo Gaming logo thing to put on cars. Kind of worked, kind of didn't. It kind of looks like it, but the blue doesn't look very blue and it all just looks a bit plain, but oh well. The YouTube logo is, however, better, so the YouTube logo is on there as well. And then I stuck a big one on the front just for advertising purposes, and then I stuck Hoonigan on the back. I don't know whether you can see it really, I'll change to that for you. There you go, Hoonigan. And it's driven by the Stig, very fashionable. So let's go over here, I'll try and do this quickly. Hello, Mr.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, turn left.
So basically, I'll just do a demonstration of this speed zone.
Turn left.
So then we'll take this one.
Arrived at your destination.
No, it wasn't, because it was 95 that was needed, but it doesn't really matter, just do any and just do it until it pops up, and then that is actually the end of the Forzathon. So that's a pretty quick one with a very nice / weird car. So I'll just let it smile at you. So smile. Don't forget to subscribe, please. I did a test live stream last night. I just invited a couple of my friends to check it out. I've got a couple of moderators now, so if I start doing live streams, I've got people who can moderate it. Not that I really need it, but you know. I just let them test it out just to check it was working. We did have a few problems, so I'll have to get them sorted out before I start. Hopefully, in the not too distant future, we'll start doing live streams and stuff so you can see my shocking driving. So we'll see how that goes. So don't forget to subscribe for that with notifications on, and give it a like as well. And don't forget to read my what am I on about? Don't forget to read my descriptions, because I take my time on writing descriptions every time. I don't even have a template that I put in and just change a few words like most YouTubers. I write them fresh every time. So, you know, I take a lot of effort to do this. Sorry if you're getting dizzy. So basically, thanks for reading the description, because I like descriptions and I put a lot of effort into them, and I normally write them very long, so thank you if you do read them. And also, feel free to leave a comment as well. I did have a question last week about this guy who didn't really know what he was. I think he'd done all the challenges, he was only at 42% or something. And it appears that I helped him, because he replied saying thank you, so thank you for actually replying to that, because I did have someone once that commented, I answered them, and then they didn't answer me again. So thank you to that person for actually answering my very long reply. So I do apologise for that if you're watching this video. So thank you for watching. I'll just, smile for camera, dink! Right, so Stiggy doesn't have any face expressions, so we're just gonna, so the car will do the face expression. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you, tomorrow. So thanks for watching.